No, they're light. They might be a dimension line weight, but if I were doing it for myself, it might be thinner than that to be exact. Okay, that's all exact. If I were doing it, I would do it to try to make sure that when I cut these templates, they're going to work. All right, so um, let's look at, if you guys want to go to my, um, to what I have on the top, I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to come back to that drawing, but I want you to take quickly at the little model that I have. So again, this is an open gable roof, but it's no different that if I actually created a hip, all hip, right, it would come at 45, 45, and it'll be hipped all the way around like your your plans are that I requested. So again, when we're looking down at it this way, it's a foreshortened plane. You're not seeing the exact length when you're looking down this way because it's sloping right here. So when we look at the side, this is what you would see if it was a gable roof. But that's what you would see also if you guys were looking at, okay, so this is this situation here. And actually, I kind of skipped this step, or I didn't come back to it after I went over the roof. But what I was trying to show here is just like this, you see it here, that you now have to take this, you got to get this dimension here, and then once you do, you work with the lines that you do have, like in this case, and then you're just working with this line because you have it, so you bring it out here. That guy comes out here. This guy comes out a little bit here. This guy comes a little bit here. But when you line them all up, it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. But when you push them all together, you have to go with the biggest one first, and all these have to hit the same fascia, correct? That's why when you do this guy is going to come down a little bit here, and this guy is going to come down here more, and then that's going to be your piece right here. Okay, we'll come back to this, all right? And then we'll look at how we did this. So, and again, well, let's look at this one here. So just like we did in our exercise, we created a triangle right here, or a cut. We are cutting through that so that we can establish the 4 and 12 and the length, the real length from here to here, so that we could create it off this real length and that length there and project it out. All right. So this is what we're doing. So I put this on the little model here, which I was trying to sketch to you guys. So in order, when you're looking down at something in plan, okay, when you're looking at it in plan, okay, so when you're looking down at it in plan, this is sloping. So you can't take this measurement right here. So, but if we only have the plans, which you guys have, you have your exterior elevation. But if they're not accurate, you're going to be wasting your time. It's going to be more accurate to work off your plan and be consistent all the way around to work on your templates. So what we're doing here then, in order to get this length, which in plan is not the true length, is we're creating a cross section. Do you see the cross section there? We need to do the cross section. We have this length, which you actually see this way, and then we do the 4 and 12, and then you can measure this guy to create the roof off of the plan. So before I get to my drawing, what you're doing is you're taking a cross section through here, creating a triangle like this, 4 and 12, and then I'm taking this dimension here, and I'm going to take this dimension, measure it out to a point here, okay, this dimension, and it's that dimension. And when we get to my thing, it'll be easier to see. So that, and then once you do that, you're projecting this known line, which is a real size that you could take. You're projected, and where Okay, so you come out here and then you take your adjustable triangle like this, and I'm going to go over it on my plan. Okay, you take your adjustable triangle, and again, it would be this way. Actually, it wouldn't be that way. Hold on, it's going to be this way.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Dave. Can you zoom it in a little closer?
Yeah. Okay. And again, we're going to go over it on the other plan. You'll understand what I'm just working off these smaller ones right now. Okay. So basically, once you get this length to go from here to here, you're basically taking the triangle and creating that angle and creating this angle. So what you're doing it on each and every one of these, but you'll notice as it gets smaller, the line gets a little bit closer here. So, but in the end, all these lines have to line up right here, correct? They all have to line up here. So what happens is you push them all out. You have to stay in this line, and therefore, okay, I'm doing it fast, but you're going to see why, because we're going to review it in just a moment. What did I do in my other drawing?